Okay, cuties, it's time for our read aloud. We have our last two chapters of our book, and then we're all done. I'm so anxious to figure out what happens. I want Papa to be here so bad. Let's find out what happens. Remember, we are reading A Long Pitch Home by Natalie Diaz Lorenzi, and we are on chapter 30. Let's go. How would you like to celebrate your birthday, Bilal? Ami sits at the kitchen table, a pen poised above a clean pad of paper. We can invite your friends over, go to the pool, whatever you'd like. She writes Bilal's 11th birthday and underlines it twice. Of course, your big game is at noon that day, but your friends can come over afterwards, maybe for fireworks that evening. I slump into the chair across from her. I really don't feel like celebrating this year. She sets her pen down. I know, Bilal. And that's all she needs to say. All the summer birthdays are announced on the last day of school, so people know I'll be 11 soon. Jordan and the guys ask what I'm doing for my birthday, but I tell them I haven't decided yet. Hopefully, they'll forget and stop asking. These last days of Ramadan feel different this year. On last year's Eid, we thought Baba would be joining us soon. This year, it feels like he never will. Maybe Omar Khan's connections didn't work. Maybe not even the world's greatest cricket player can get Baba here. Auntie, Ami, and Hira get swirly henna designs on their hands, and I go to the batting cages whenever I can. There's only a week and a half left before the state championship game, but Coach Matt and Coach Pablo give us Sunday off, just in time for Eid. When the holiday arrives after the pre-drawn morning When the morning, Miss Carver! When the holiday arrives after the pre-dawn morning prayer, I wish everyone Eid Mubarak. I hug each of them 3 times, then crawl back into bed. I want this day to be over. Ami comes in as the morning light begins to glow behind my window shade. She sits on the edge of my bed, then touches my forehead and rests her hand for a moment on my cheek. Are you hungry, Bilal-Jan? Suhoor is on the table. I shake my head. I used to love the pre-dawn meal, where everyone starts off hungry and sleepy and ends up full and happy. Ami sighs and adjusts my covers like she used to when she tucked me in for the night. Oh, Bilal. Her voice catches, and she presses her fingers to her mouth. The festive henna swirls across her hand seem lost, out of place. Baba always loved to see which design Ami and Hira would choose on Chinand Rat, the night of the moon right before Eid. Baba would trace the lines on Hira's hands until she couldn't hold her giggles in any longer. I reach for Ami's hand and she gives mine a squeeze. Sometimes I forget that I'm not the only one who misses Baba. I get up, not because I want to, but because this makes Ami smile, her eyes bright with tears. I get through it all. Prayer is at the mosque, visiting friends, and eating pounds of she'ir kahorma. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing them. After the second house, I've already had enough for the creamy milk pudding. After the second house, I've already had enough of the creamy milk pudding. That sounds good. When it's time to Skype with the family back in Karachi, Hira actually lets Humza steal the show with his big, wet kisses right on the screen. Everyone applauds on the Karachi side, while Hira whispers, "Ew." She doesn't try to elbow her way into the conversation like she used to, and I know it's because she's losing more and more Urdu words. I get through more prayers, the dinner feast, the gifts, and finally I'm back in bed. I don't dream about the next Eid. In fact, I don't have any dreams at all. In the week leading up to the tournament, I run my fastest, swing my hardest. and swing my hardest. When I'm on the pitching mound, everyone says I'm on fire, including Jordan. Sunday we have another day off, and I don't know what to do with myself. The tournament is in 2 days, and it feels like it will never get here, just like Baba. Everyone is busy except for me. Even Jordan is away for the day with her family. Jalal is hardly around anymore since he got a summer job at the nursery and garden center with Olivia. Uncle has errands to run, Ami and Auntie haven't stopped cooking all morning, and Hida chases Humza around the backyard. Telling Ami I'm bored turns out to be a big mistake. I used to tell my parents I was bored all the time during summer break, and then they would just make me do a bunch of chores. I have to set the table even though dinner isn't for hours. Then I sweep the garage and pull weeds from the flower bed out back. Finally, Ami calls me inside to wash up. Jalal is already back from the nursery and he gets to the shower first. Auntie announces that since summer has now arrived, all of us should read. Every day for 30 minutes. Adults too, Auntie says, beaming like this is the world's all-time greatest idea. Hida actually does think this is a great idea. Jalal looks less thrilled, but he cheers up when Auntie says he can download a baseball book. I would volunteer to read to Humza, but he's taking a nap. Ami flips through a magazine too fast to read anything, and I wonder if just looking at the pictures counts. What am I going to read? Then I remember my issues of Sports Illustrated Kids, so I bring a stack into the living room. I flip to the table of contents and sigh. There are no articles on cricket. I hear Uncle's car pull up and I wonder if he knows about Auntie's new summer reading plan. He'd better have something to read. He hasn't come through the door yet and I almost wish I could warn him. And then I hear it. 2 fast raps on the door. Pause. Another quick knock like a hiccup, followed by two slow thunks. So, 2 fast, a pause, another quick knock like a hiccup, followed by 2 slow thunks. Baba's special knock. My head snaps up, not daring to believe. I look at Ami, who smiles through tears. She nods. Go, Bilal. I scramble to my feet and race down the hall. Guys! There are no locks to undo, not like last time. I fling the door open. There, standing on the porch, is Baba. I throw my arms around him and he laughs, swinging me off my feet. All the things I thought I'd forgotten come back in an instant. Baba's strong arms, the way his laughter sounds in my ear, the smell of cologne on his collar. Oh my gosh! The stampede of the hallway announces the arrival of everyone else, and there are hugs and tears and more hugs. Baba and Ami look at each other like they are seeing a lost treasure found. Baba is home. Oh my gosh. Oh, so happy. Chapter 31. Baba doesn't talk about the days when he went missing. At least, not to me. But he does talk about the day he got the news that he was coming to us at last. It was because of you, Bilal. His eyes still shine when he smiles, just like I remember. My friend Jack says politicians can pull strings. Baba smiles. Omar Khan did not just pull strings. He cut them right through as if they were threads from a spider web. Baba and I laugh, and it is the most beautiful sound I have ever heard. Baba unzips his suitcase and takes something from the side pocket that crinkles. From Dado. He holds up a familiar purple packet with the dancing chili peppers on front. Chili millis? He tosses me the spicy gummy candies shaped like peppers, and I rip the bag open. Daddo remembers how much you love these. I put one chili milli in my mouth and chew, my eyes watering at the spicy kick. I wish I could thank Daddo in person. I roll the bag closed and promise myself that I will only eat one a day to make them last. Will Daddo ever come live with us here in America one day? Baba sits on the bed next to his suitcase. No, Bilal. As much as she loves us, she wants to stay in her home and in Karachi with the rest of the family. Can she visit? Baba nods. I have no doubt that she will. Maybe I should start a list of things to know about America for Daddo when she comes. I ask Baba about Madassar. Baba nods like he knew this question was coming. Madassar could use a good friend like you right about now. I frown. His father? Baba rubs his face with his hands before looking at me in the eye. His father has gone to prison, Bilal John. I would think Baba would be relieved about this. Now he doesn't have to worry that he'll be blamed for what Madassar's father did, but Baba only looks sad. I will call Madassar, but first I need time to catch up with Baba and show him all the things that he's missed here in America. I open my desk drawer and take out my list of things for Baba to know about America. Baba laughs and takes out his list too. We pin them side by side on my bulletin board. Close your eyes, Bilal John, and hold out your hands. I hear Baba rise from the bed and rummage through his suitcase. Then I feel it. My fingers close around the smooth wood, and even with my eyes closed, I know there is nothing else it could be. My cricket bat. I run my fingers over the signatures of my faraway friends, Karachi Youth Tournament champions, every one of us. My bat took up suitcase space that Baba could have used for other things. Baba, thank you. My father smiles. I promised, didn't I? I nod, my heart so full I cannot speak. And one more thing. He reaches into his carry-on bag and pulls out a cricket ball. I grin. Now we can teach Jalal to play. Baba laughs. Perhaps not with this. He turns the ball, revealing something scrawled in permanent marker. For Bilal the Brave, your friend Omar Khan. How cool! I gape at the ball at this gift from the great Omar Khan, and then I hug Baba because he is the real gift. I thought I would be nervous to have Baba watch me play baseball. Although I have improved so much in 1 year, I am still not as good at baseball as I once was at cricket. For the state championship game, I would like to say I struck out more batters than Jordan did. I would like to say that I made it past second base. I would like to say that I was the star of the game. I was not. My whole team was the star of that game because together we beat the Williamsburg Wombats 7-6. Baba says it's the most exciting game he's ever seen in his entire life. My favorite part wasn't when I struck out 2 batters or when I made it to second base with 1 hit. The best part was when I took the mound and saw Baba there in the stands. When he patted his heart twice, I patted mine twice too. It wasn't for luck, it was for his way of saying, I love watching you play baseball. And it was my way of saying back, thank you for being here. That evening we celebrate the Cardinals' win, America's birthday and my birthday all rolled into one. Neighborhood friends come by for food and to watch the fireworks from the high school. I introduce Baba to Jordan and her family, who all say, welcome to America. Baba shakes hands with Akash and Henry. Jordan unties the yellow ribbon, and together we put it in the trash can. They don't need the yellow ribbon anymore. Both of their fathers are back. This year, I don't sit in a lawn chair with the grown-ups. I run and whoop and laugh with my friends and pinpoint lights, scores I run and whoop and laugh with my friends as pinpoint lights soar skyward, burst, and fall back down to earth. Right before the big fireworks finale, everyone sings happy birthday to me. And Baba's voice is as loud as Hida's. Jalal points as the final rockets of light rise into the night and join the stars high above us before exploding into 100 colors. The best birthday candle I have ever had. Last year, I made a wish on my birthday. This year, I don't need to. The sparks wink themselves out as they float back, and everyone claps at the grand finale. For my family, though, this is our grand beginning. I've decided that sometimes America means mom, baseball, and apple pie. Sometimes it means Baba, cricket, and jalebi. Baba once said the 4th of July would be the best day of my life. He is right. Aww. So sweet. I'm so happy Baba is back. Or there. My gosh, this book is so good. So good. I'm so happy the way it ended. Yay. All right, my friends, so that's it for today. Don't forget, tomorrow is the day that we are going to turn in our devices from 9:40 to 10:10, anytime during that time, okay? And I will also be at school during that time, so we can wave at each other, say goodbye for the summer, and yeah, I hope to see all of you tomorrow at school from 9:40 to 10:10. Bye, guys!